I'm Lindsay. I'm going to be interviewing Morgan about student teaching. So, where do you plan to student teach?
I am actually heading back up to Northeast Iowa. Well, I'm hoping to anyway. My fiance and I have an acreage up there, so I'm hoping to be do 8 weeks in the Clayton Ridge district up there, and then 8 weeks in the Decorah area.
Okay, so that's really exciting. So, is that where you want to end up teaching? Is that area then?
Yep. So up in that area, there's a couple other schools that I wouldn't mind working at, and I'll put in applications several different places in that area, but I'm hoping I can make some connections.
Oh, exciting. So you said Decorah and Clayton Ridge were the two schools you were hoping to student teach in?
Yep.
Okay, so what size of schools are those?
They're pretty small. They're roughly about like 2A size of schools, so they're not, they're not very big, but they're not super tiny either, so it's a good size for me. That's where I graduated from, was 2A.
Oh, exciting, yeah. I also graduated from 2A school, so yeah. So what ages do you hope to be around or student teach with?
I see myself lower elementary, but kind of like you had said in your interview earlier, that's what a lot of people seem to want.
Yeah.
So I would take a position with any grade I really could, or hoping to also work in a special education setting too.
Yeah, that's good. That sounds like you are really open to your options. So
Yep.
you probably won't have a very hard time finding a job.
Yeah, in that area, you kind of have to be.
Yeah, exactly. So what are you most excited for about student teaching?
Oh, I am most excited to finally have some routine back in my life, and to get that feeling of what it will feel like and what it will actually look like seeing a classroom over that span of time. Right now, you're just in the classrooms and you just see glimpses, and I want to see how everything's all put together and flows.
Yeah, so you want to see the whole picture.
Yes, absolutely.
Are you nervous, excited?
Oh, I'm definitely nervous. It's an interview, basically, and up there with my options being fairly limited, it's going to be really important that I do well at student teaching. So I am nervous about that, and I'm nervous that I may not have all the necessary tools I need or things like that, but I know people will be there to support me, and I'm sure it's all going to be fine, but
Yeah.
definitely have nerves.
I also have the same kind of nerves and feeling scared and whatnot, but what are you excited about for student teaching?
Oh goodness. Well, I'm excited to be back up in that area for sure. That's one thing that I'm really excited for is location. And I'm just excited to meet the kids and to learn, and like I said, that routine and just seeing the whole picture, things like that is what I'm really looking forward to.
So you said Decorah and Clayton Ridge. How far is that from you?
It's probably about 3.5 hours.
Okay. So quite a ways away. So you said you want to get a job there hopefully too.
Yes.
Because that's where you want a house.
Yep.
That's exciting. So what kind of experiences are you hoping for? Like what things do you hope to see in the classroom? Yes.
I want to see different strategies. One of the schools I'm going to is actually does quite a bit with technology, so that's one thing that I'm interested in, to see how they're incorporating that into their curriculum. And I'm hoping just to make those connections with those teachers who I can use as resources later on down the road when I have a question later on, and just to learn, honestly.
Yeah.
Just to learn as much as I can.
Yeah. Do you have a preference of which one you think you're going to teach more for special ed or general ed? Or do you not have a preference for that?
I thought I did. I thought I wanted to be more general education, but with doing this practicum too, I can see myself doing special education. So I think whatever comes my way is what I'm going to take and run with. So
Yeah, there you go. What have your practicum experiences been like? Have you had a lot of experiences, a lot of time in both settings, or?
yeah, I have. So my first one was in Valor. So it was not very culturally diverse at all. And then my second one was in a downtown, it was in a Des Moines, and it was very diverse.